A miffed representative wants an explanation. The player assures that he's fully on board with the move.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder Tommy Vaughn.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Bill Lloyd comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Bill Lloyd.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Colorado Rockies launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Benito Dominguez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Even though he took the loss in his last start, Matt, he pitched into the 8th inning and pitched awfully well. So
high and deep to left center field. Espinoza going back on it at the track. The wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Vaughn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Espinoza is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Tommy Vaughn. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Espinoza ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Tommy Vaughn. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tommy Vaughn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now in the box, Tommy Vaughn. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Vaughn, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Vaughn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Wilds. And there's one away. Tommy Vaughn will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan.
Digging in, Tommy Vaughn. He singled his last time up.
Tommy Vaughn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Espinoza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Rockies hosted a 3-run
A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals. An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Thomas Dickerson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
At the plate, Tommy Vaughn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tommy Vaughn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using it.
So striding forward now, Tommy Vaughn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out.
Ready for another shot now, Tommy Vaughn. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Fans are finalizing.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Robert Conley is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a 4-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. 2 pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Guillen racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak?
Digging in, Tommy Vaughn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Tommy Vaughn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Guillen racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Vaughn. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Settling in now, Tommy Vaughn. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Vaughn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bayer stands at first with 1 out. Hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hits. Dusty Dempsey comes on looking.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. The Rockies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Digging in now, Tommy Vaughn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So now into the box now, Tommy Vaughn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Nielsen has got it, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Tommy Vaughn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track and the runner will have to retreat. Ready once again, Tommy Vaughn. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Frazier going back to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing...
Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rockies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Raul Hernandez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here? Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Swanson.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaughn is after it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Vaughn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we present, digging in and looking for more, Tommy Vaughn. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Kim is there. Let's see if they try it. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Dansby Swanson.
The 1-2. In the air to left. Vaughn has it in his sights, and that retires the side. So no runs, no base. At the plate, Tommy Vaughn, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Chance rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, Tommy Vaughn, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kim looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rockies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Bo Arthur is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly.
Into the box, Jack Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jack Torres.
3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vaughn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Now at the plate, Jay Pesky. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vaughn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's digging in for his second at bat. Tommy Vaughn, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Striding in once again, Tommy Vaughn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now to the plate, Daniel Nakamura.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher Daniel Nakamura.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Vaughn has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Tommy Vaughn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Patrick Cross will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Vaughn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides.
Stepping in, Tommy Vaughn. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now 7-4.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping up now, Francesco Diaz.
Left fielder, Francesco
The 3-1. In the air now out to left field. Vaughn is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. So standing in, Tommy Vaughn, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, and he turns another one around here, and his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Brett Whitley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Vaughn is right there, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Here's Tyler Austin now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vaughn has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tommy Vaughn. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
This guy's having a...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
So coming to the plate, Dino Ramirez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That
A fine Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jose Barrios will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get it.
So in now for Chicago, Richard Rios. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Vaughn is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one. Striding in for the Rockies, Tommy Vaughn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Whiters is calling for it. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dudley Nunez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. This is in the air to left. Vaughn giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Whiters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. In now for Colorado, Tommy Vaughn.
Left fielder, Tommy Vaughn.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The next Cub up, Jack Shartner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vaughn moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tommy Vaughn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 bases.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to enter.
Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes... Ready now, Douglas Streeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 39.
This is in the air out to left field. Vaughn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Now at the plate, Tommy Vaughn. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Parks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dan Parks.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaughn on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rafael Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Vaughn is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance, Tommy Vaughn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Streeter ranging back. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a group.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Vaughn. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, how do you beat?
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Vaughn. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dale Whiters. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vaughn's going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jack Shartner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. He brings it in, and the Rockies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball. Standing in, Tommy Vaughn. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Streeter. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Dale Whiters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Standing in, Jack Shartner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Vaughn sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Tommy Vaughn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rios is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Douglas Streeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay safe.
Stepping in, Tommy Vaughn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bell has a play. 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Douglas Streeter.
Douglas Streeter.
Payoff pitch home. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. 5-0 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until... On a dry summer night in the Rockies, Manny Armas gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball.
Into the box now, Tommy Vaughn. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Biden is after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs.
Now at the plate, Tommy Vaughn will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Up 3 down. Digging in once again, Tommy Vaughn. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that...
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Edward Boggs, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Vaughn has him played perfectly. So stepping in, Evan Price. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball to straightaway left. Vaughn on the move, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Tommy Vaughn.
Left fielder, Tommy Vaughn.
First pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Espinoza going back at the track. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rico Espinoza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. That's lifted the other way out to left. Vaughn is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Colin Moran, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vaughn is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Tommy Vaughn. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Tommy Vaughn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And our situation as we welcome you to this one. Runners at first and second here with 2 away in the inning. Digging in, Tommy Vaughn is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Reed rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Colorado jumped out to him. The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies. Stepping into the box, Edward Boggs. He will lead this one off today. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaughn sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Vaughn will range to his left as he tracks this. At the plate, Tommy Vaughn will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Digging in now for San Diego, Junior Mora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Vaughn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. On 1 hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading out for the Padres, second baseman, Ryan Wyatt.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Vaughn over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Tommy Vaughn. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to first. Saucedo right there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And ready for another shot now, Ryan Wiles. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ryan Wiles.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaughn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Tommy Vaughn will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Barrios is on his way home. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans...